The BRICS nations have slapped the United States and the West with the new design of the BRICS currency. The new design of the BRICS currency will be circulating on the world market April 1st, 2024. The official currency of South Africa, Brazil, China, India, and Russia will now be the BRICS currency. That simply means if you want to do trade deal with all these countries above, you will need the BRICS currency. And guess what? The BRICS currency is backed by pure gold. And one BRICS ruble is equivalent to 55 United States dollars. I repeat, one BRICS ruble is equivalent to 55 United States dollars and 50 British pound. 50 British pound is equivalent to one BRICS ruble. That simply means all African nations that want to do trade with countries in the BRICS, you will no longer need the US dollars. You will need the BRICS currency. The BRICS currency is now going to be the world reserve currency, while the United States dollars is going to depreciate. The United States dollar.
First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopefully elect and the sincere Akiyam, pushing this word, risking their lives and their freedom to do so. Your brother Mayam coming to you with another lesson. You just now witnessed was the creation of a currency backed by gold called the BRICS, with Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South America, with a host of other countries that's joining soon to come, which is in opposition to the currency or the system, the monetary system that's in place right now, which is basically create a monetary system that's been created out of thin air, was basically used to usurp the world of his riches and put countries in perpetual servitude and slavery. And we had the creation of four entities, that which all came to one system, which and that system was used to usurp the world of his riches. And one of those systems is in 1913, the Federal Reserve System was created. You see, and then in 1944, the Bretton Woods Accord, the International Monetary System was created. And then in 1971, Richard Nixon, he abolished the gold standard, because before you could take money to the bank and trade it in for gold, but Richard Nixon, they called him Tricky Dick. He abolished the gold standard, and then in 1973, the creation of the petrodollar, where you needed to convert your money into American dollars to purchase Saudi Arabian oil. You see, and those four systems and institutions made up this current system that we have right now, which is in total decline. You see, but our forefathers, predicted or prophesied about, this day that's coming, and this is this with the collapse of the American dollar, which is this current monetary system, is going to bring in or usher in, to M to O to the T to the B. So all roads are leading to the M to the O to the T to the B. No matter what other currency is in place or monetary system that's in place, to replace this system that we're currently under right now, all roads is leading to the microchip, the implementation of the Charagma. But we're going to speak about, the punishment, that these rich elites are going to have to suffer from because of that, the usury that they placed on the whole world, beginning with the children of Israel. It says, James 5 verse 1, "Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you." And one of those miseries that's going to come upon these Edomites, starting with these rich elite bankers who are building bunkers as we speak, to hide themselves from in the days and the dens and the rocks from the land. You see, and one of those miseries is going to be slavery. So when you pursuant to Revelation 13th chapter, it speaks about he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So one of the punishments, for putting the children of Israel in slavery, physical slavery, and then using their monetary system to keep them, turn them into debt slaves, is slavery. So they don't have to serve 1,000 years of hardcore bondage. And so your riches are corrupted, and your garments are moth-eaten. Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you. And the rust of his gold and silver is being a witness against him. That's why they created the bricks, because they the whole world saw that the devastating effects of creating a currency made out of thin air, basically robbing the world from its wealth and creating debt slaves, turned the whole world into a debt slaves. You see, and that's the rust of them being the witness against him. See, it shall eat your flesh and burn it as it were fire. Yea, you have heaped treasure together for the last days. So all that gold and silver that you hiding inside your vaults and in your tunnels or wherever you placed it at, you basically stored it up for the children of Israel. Because when you read Isaiah the 60th chapter, it speaks about the forces of the Gentiles bringing their wealth unto us. It says, let me get it real quick, Public Shaw. It says, let's start at 10. It says, Isaiah 60 verse 10, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. You see, slavery was instituted because of the Lord's wrath upon the children of Israel, because we went off. So he used our enemies, to basically put a boot up our ass. You see, it says, but in his favor, he's gonna have mercy on us, and a form of that mercy is that the other nations bringing their wealth to us, and us being the head, not the tail. It says, verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually, that they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. You see, and that when you go into that word forces, let me get that real quick. Isaiah 60. Hayal, H 2428, Hayal. It says strength, might, efficiency, wealth. You see, so the nations are going to bring their wealth to us. So the gold and silver, that you got in your votes and in your private collection, you bringing that to children of Israel. You see, so basically all your labor is in vain. It says verse 4, behold, the hire of the laborers who have reaped down your fields. So who are the laborers? They're children of Israel. We were brought into hardcore bondage with a yoke of iron around our neck and served in slavery to build this kingdom, making it one of the greatest kingdoms that ever existed in the history of mankind. You see, which is of you kept back by fraud. Yeah, you kept our wages back by fraud. You didn't pay us, and even when you so-called let us free, you promised us 40 acres with a mule, and you reneged on that. You see, so our wages was kept back by fraud, and then you turned us into debt slaves. And when you buy a house, you got interest on there. You're a perpetual slave. You got to pay that off for 30, 40 years. You purchase a car. You got car insurance. You see, you got a car note. You turned into a debt slave. It says, crieth, and the cries of them which have reaped are entered into the ears of the Lord of the Sabbath oath. See, the men of the Lord, the saints, their prayers are being heard daily from the angels. When you read Revelation 8 chapter, it speaks about that. It says, Revelation 8 verse 3, and another angel came and stood at the altar having a golden censer, and there was given unto him much incense, that he should offer it with the prayers of all the saints upon the golden altar, which was before the throne. And the smoke of the incense, which came with the prayers of the saints, ascended up before the Heavenly Father out of the angel's hands. So those cries, that the men of the Lord and the children of Israel are being burned before the Lord, via the angels every day. And, And our hope is that the Lord hear our prayers and he come deliver us from this hardcore bondage. You see, and that's our only hope. Our only way out is up, and the only way up, the only way you're gonna go up is if you are the elect. You see, the rest of the nations that came over here, to basically build their wealth up, is gonna eat a missile. So I pray, I hope this lesson is edifying. Till next time, Shalom.